Give it a rest.
Give it a rest. Give it a rest, mate. I was wondering whether we needed to head up to the
Alright, so mighty battle with Irrelathus, the Demi-Lich, which you survived by the skin of your teeth. So, Order of the Beak. Beaten up, low on hit points, some of you taking permanent damage from a necrotic magic. What would you like to do?
The hut.
I think you might be muted. Are you muted, Albert?
I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I'm in the same room. I'm hearing it twice.
No, I was muted too. That was coming through your microphone.
It's coming through my microphone.
Oh, that's why you're quiet. Do we want to do the hut? How bad are you guys injured?
I'm on 8 hit points.
Yeah, we've got no more spells.
Yeah, I don't think I have any more spells. Yeah, my spells are all out.
George can go on. He's still got a rage left. He's got 53 hit points. He's fine.
I've got first level spells coming out my ears, but everything else is low with one.
I can hit.
Cool.
So Lehman's Hut.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Do you want to do it here, or do you want to do it somewhere a little bit? No, I may as well do it here. There's all these hands crawling over it. Maybe we'll do it in one of these sort of abandoned buildings somewhere.
Plenty of abandoned buildings to choose from. I mean, this place is obviously a lot of shattered buildings like this one. It's not hard to find an empty building if you want to look around.
Hey, when you guys went to the center there and saw that big shield covering everything of power, were there any creatures nearby?
We haven't been to the center yet.
Oh, okay. Who told me there was a shield of power there, or some powerful force field? Or were they guessing?
Well, what you've seen is
seen a glowing flicker of a shield, right?
Yeah.
So around this thing, which is Villain says is the Mythalar, there's a shield around it, some type of force shield.
Yeah.
That's as close as I don't think you've gone up to have a closer look, but that's where it's at.
I think we used Whimsy to try Mage Hand as we went past, and that's how we found out it had a shield.
Okay.
It's like, were there any creatures nearby? We could just go there.
No, with you. You've been there to mage hand it.
Oh.
I think I missed that session actually. That was the session. Yeah.
Flame it up then. Lehman's Hut.
Let's do Lehman's Hut. Let's have a rest.
Whereabouts?
Everybody has to say, Izzy, Wizzy, let's get busy. Oh. Yeah, whereabouts?
In a building? In an abandoned building?
One that just looks like a boring old
Yeah,
house.
which one? So let's go for something that's maybe it's a small one up here.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's got a tower. We can keep watch.
Oh, but we'll be inside, like in Lehman's Hut. We can see it, can't we? It's like
You can make
they can't see us.
No, well.
Yeah, isn't it like another realm or something almost?
Well, that's how big it is. Firstly, it's not that big. It's 10-foot radius. It's a sphere, so half the dome's underground, so it stops you from being attacked from underground. You can make it whatever color you like. You can make it white or whitish grey to blend in with the surrounds. But you can definitely see in and see out. Spells can't be cast from inside, and similarly, spells can't pass a barrier. Like you could cast Cure Light Wounds, for example, inside of the sphere, but a lightning bolt or something like that wouldn't work from inside the sphere. You're gonna set it up in one of the buildings?
Yeah, just inside that one.
Okay.
And anybody who snores is not outside.
George.
Except that from the tower there, George.
Okay. And are you setting up watches?
I can set up a cordon of arrows. I mean, it's not all that impressive, but if it gives us a...
I don't know if we have to, only because nothing can harm us inside it.
Is the quarter? Do you hit? Yeah.
I've still got one, so
It's an
and then you're gonna get it back anyway.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a mobile dome of force, so
Berlin
Yeah.
does point out that we will be very safe in there. It has only the one major weakness, and that is the spell magic. It can drop the dome in an instant. Are you sure it is wise to use such a spell in a place that's the rooter with the magic?
maybe we go back to the main map and then go back to where we entered from, in terms of just putting it up there.
You
mean
mean
the
like
one
near the
path-
entrance?
the one
Yeah.
path where monsters can get in and out of the city.
Oh, there is that minor detail.
Next,
I think-
next to that giant statue of the weird creatures that might come alive anyway.
yeah. It's just I think that with the cordon of arrows, the James cordon of arrows, we'd be right if we're tucked away in the corner of a house.
Mm.
Yeah, just out of sight, out of mind.
Stinky house where nothing kind of stands out.
All right, I will prepare the spell. She casts Tiny Hat, and this little dome emerges around you. She's coloured it so it's like white and a little bit off grey to blend into the surroundings. And you all tuck inside. Now, first of all, can I have everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ooh.
+3, guys.
Yes, definitely +3. I wrote that in there
Oh.
with Nymphadora, so +3. Garrett, you were good. And Nymphadora, you were good. Whimsy, you're good. George,
25.
Tarvin, wow.
I'm
the
great.
Lowest was a 19. Wow, fantastic. Okay, thank you. Now, let's choose Nymphadora for this one. Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Don't
Just
roll a
random.
99. We can't do another Lich Lord.
Yeah, we killed him. 88. Oh.
Doubles.
Okay, so you all hover up. I assume you're going to be setting watches to keep an eye out.
Right.
And roll me a D6, please, Nymphadora.
6 liches.
3.
So,
These are the
during-
ones with one eye to see.
That's exactly what they are. These are Nothics. So during the night, 3 of these Nothics you see wandering around. And they come up to the dome and they tap on the dome. They try and see through the dome. Let's have everybody just make me a stealth check. Because they can't see you, but they might hear you. So everybody just make a stealth check as you hold your breath as these Nothics come knocking on the door effectively. Ooh!
Nice, knock it to the door. It should be cool though. They shouldn't be able to hear us. Just all we're gonna do is not talk. Talking will be the worst thing ever to happen right now. Just nobody talk, okay? Just don't talk. Just shush everyone. Starting from now.
Okay.
Now.
Sure thing.
They come knocking on the door and they put knocking on the dome, they put their ear against it, listening to Whimsy prattle on,
Hope they don't hear us.
and they kind of poke at the door a couple more times, and then they wander off.
I'm
Hey.
in another plane.
Oh. Well, let's say they start knocking around on the door, and then the cordon of arrows go off. Some they get shot, and that's enough to drive them away. So they leave. They survive the night, and after 8 hours, you can get a long rest. Hooray!
Okay. So, those of us with permanent damage, what does that mean?
You still have the permanent damage at the end of the long rest.
Oh, boo.
Does not work. We'll call
Does
it.
what's name who cast the spell necrotic or anti-necrotic? He can do that.
Oh, the undeath, the line between life and death is very much what I'm good at. But I'm afraid I cannot help. This is more of the divine magics that will help you dodge. I cannot help.
That's for Tarvin.
I thought Dodge took a lot of.
What is?
Oh, it was Tarvin, was it? I thought it was Dodge. Tarvin's down on
Tarvin
dodge.
took all the permanent damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Tarvin. Okay. Well, regardless, whoever it is, I cannot help. Unfortunately.
All right. Well, shall we? We've got a couple of options on the big tent.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to need
Oh, no,
another Constitution saving throw from everyone, please.
Is what's happened, the permanent damage, a type of condition?
Not one that could be cured by lay on hands. Put it that way. If that's what
I
you're
was thinking more restoration. Is that similar?
Well, what type of restoration? There's two types of restoration. There's lesser restoration and greater
I
restoration.
have both.
Oh, greater restoration will definitely do it, wouldn't it?
I mean,
You
can
can
certainly-
certainly try.
You got greater restoration.
I think so. I definitely have lesser. I'm just double checking because it's a new day, so I could get it right.
Mm.
and you would know with your divine magic, Nymphadora, that if greater restoration can't call it, cure it, then probably nothing can, short of a wish spell.
Okay. No, bother, don't.
Oh,
Just lesser.
Oh well.
most definitely one.
Yeah, just looking at the spells
Well,
list
we'll
as
look
well.
out
It's
for a
not
chemist
available
in
for
case we can find
paladins.
some weakness.
Oh, did we get a con save from everybody? I think we're missing one.
Yep.
Nymphadora, con save.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Mm.
+3.
+3 to everyone, though, right?
Yep.
Mine already is included.
Yeah, bugger.
So, I'll whisper something to an indeterminate number of people.
Guess who has Aura of Vitality now, though, guys?
Oh.
Okay, so if you haven't received a whisper from me, don't expect one, but 1, 2, 3, maybe the whole party I've whispered to. So take a note and then roll 20 check and deal with that what you will.
Yeah, Albert, you have leveled up. Sweet.
And despite this long rest, this city is, it's a necropolis. It just reeks of death. It's not a pleasant place to be, even at the best of times. But you wake up, you get your long rest in. You're standing relatively close to a destroyed tower of necromancy. What would you like to do?
Shall we Well, I don't know. I'm kind of keen to head up to the bazaar to see if we've got some sort of potential help. I wouldn't mind checking out Y13.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Anyone else want to do anything else?
Shopping
We're in the
awesome.
library.
Burn the library.
Oh, well, we got what we needed from it, right? And we know that there are some pretty evil books in there.
Okay.
Burn which library?
It's also something we could do on the way out. But, you
Mhm.
know.
I have a feeling that we might, if we take this Mythalar, isn't it the thing that's keeping this whole place up?
It's not in the air though.
I know, but yeah.
It's
I
very
think
distinctly
so. It's
not in
already
the air.
failed. Yeah.
hmm
No, but you said it was on a significant angle.
It was on a lean, and we were able to walk as if we were standing upright. It's quite disconcerting. Like the gravity's pulling us on that sort of 20-degree, 30-degree angle.
That's right. Yep.
So have we all got rope when it starts sliding down the mountain?
Oh yeah. Let's go to the shop then and get some rope.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if the shop was still going, then we'll be able to spend those coins that you've been counting so diligently, Pat.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that? What's this puppy over here? That looks intriguing.
That looks intriguing too. Like all that upper area does. Shall we go to Y13, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it. Yes, let's.
Yep,
So
I'm
just,
following Whimsy.
just walking down the street. This is very obviously the market area of it. You see some shops that you see a silk shop. You see a magical component shop. Both are empty and nothing interesting inside them. But the largest of these market places is a large market hall sits at the end of the plaza. Its 4 broken towers leading inward. Faded pennants hang above the entrance, frozen stiff. A loud clatter resounds from within the hall.
Mm.
Does Arcana wise, does Whimsy recognize any of the pennants? She's looking for magic shop pennant.
It's more like advertising. Nothing that say magic items here.
Oh, damn.
Can we do a perception check on the clatter to see if we sort of recognize it?
Sure.
Like what it might sound like? Sort of trying to figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm. Bull in a
It's a
china
thing.
shop. Bull in a china shop would be your closest approximation. Something's in there and it's just smashing stuff.
Can't find anything to do with magicals.
Cool. Well, we're obviously going to. Oh, nymph.
Bull in a china shop, once again.
There's obviously something in there, and I would suggest that it is dangerous. So, if we are going to go in there, we best be prepared for a fight. Are we still keen to go in?
So cool.
Well, it could be like a Black Friday sale, so we probably better be quick.
Mm-hmm.
If we are going in, Nymph's gonna cast Charm of Invisibility.
Whoa.
Cool.
Would it be worth trying to stealth in some ways?
I think
'Cause
so.
I could still do the pass without trace. If do you think that would be a benefit?
Yeah, it will be as a combo.
Okay.
And if you're doing that, then I may as well turn invisible too, nymph.
Yes, I just know I'm at a disadvantage, so I need to do everything.
Are you still at a disadvantage?
Well, because of my armor.
Because have you shrunk? Have you shrunk now so that the
Yes.
armor isn't a problem?
Yes, I should have pointed it out. You're back to your normal size and your normal strength, Nymphadora.
Okay.
In which case, shall I hand you the spear to see if you grow at least into a powerful size?
I could go one size.
Yeah. So if I didn't realize she was normal size either, so I've handed her the
Whoops,
spear
I
back.
don't mean to roll that.
Well, get that natural
That's
one out
me
the way.
angrily taking the spear.
Okay, you got the spear. You feel yourself growing once again. Nothing mechanical yet,
Oh.
but you are growing again. Okay, it sounds like you're sneaking inside. So everybody make me a stealth check, and Nymphadora, I guess yours is now straight because you're invisible. And add 10.
No, mine's still disadvantage because I have
'cause
plate.
Oh, you have plate.
But
That's
invisible, does that make it advantage? So
It does.
you're saying it's straight. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Cancels out.
Right. And I've gone invisible as well too, by the way, Malcolm.
Okay, so you can roll at advantage.
I've used my invisibility charm. Yeah, cool. And we're getting the pass without trace as well. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's already
indeed.
passed.
Looks terrible,
Yeah,
but
passed.
it's 15.
There we go.
What
That's
does
pretty good.
that add?
10.
It adds
Plus
15.
A 10.
Oh, plus 10.
Plus
Oh,
10.
nice. So 25.
Wow, that's
21.
That's legendary for Nymphadora.
It sure is.
Okay.
You guys
You
can't
want-
see me.
You wander
Tarvin,
into
36.
Wow, that's this. It's more impressive. Nymphadora getting a 25. I think that's stellar for her. All right. So this is apparently the shop that it sounds like you were looking for. It's got lots of magical items, but lots of magical things. But unfortunately, there's something inside here, and it's just smashing the whole place to pieces. What you see is a magical golden mechanical creature, but it's got no head. And it hasn't obviously noticed you at all for various reasons, not least of which it doesn't have a head. But it's just smashing everything inside here. Everything is just trash.
Draw it away first.
We could do that. Draw it out of the shop. Let it run wild.
Even
That
at a
sounds pretty smart to me.
Even at a casual glance around this place, everything is just destroyed. So this was the place where you'd buy magic items, but this headless creature has just destroyed everything, even at a casual glance.
And is that at a casual glance it's destroyed everything, or do you think we can look through the rubble for something that might be of benefit?
I mean,
You can certainly try.
All right. Well, Dorge is going to stealthily look for something of any benefit. What is that? Looking through the rubble.
so whoever wants to do that, you're being very sneaky at the moment. You can either make me a perception check or an investigation check. Your choice.
Obviously wants to
Yes.
tap him on the back of the shoulder with a mage hand.
Okay, let's get this perception. So you tap him on the shoulder from 30 feet away, I assume?
How big is this thing?
Oh, it's like without its head, it's about 8 foot tall.
Oh yeah, 30 feet.
Because at 30 feet, the mage hand comes out, taps on the shoulder, and it immediately swings around and looks around. It is going to make an active perception check to see if it can beat a 15 from... Oh no, what was the last 15? So that's not passive
15,
perception,
yep.
it's active perception. And looks around, and it's a classic thing. Tap it on the shoulder, you look around, see someone there, doesn't seem to see you or notice you, then it continues almost going on this mindless rampage. The tap doesn't
Taps him on the
really
shoulder
work.
again.
Okay.
Slaps him on the face that it has to.
There's no
his
face.
chest. Punches his
Chest. Okay. It swirls around looking confused. You suspect that the way it's moving its body, I don't know. It seems obvious that it's blind because it's got no eyes. So If you wanted to play silly buggers with something, this would be the perfect creature to do so. While Whimsy is playing silly buggers, the rest of you search through the rubble. Take a good 10-20 minutes. Nada.
Ugh. We may as well leave it and maybe explore somewhere else then.
Okay.
We can see if we find its head.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he's looking for his head.
When you say it looks golden, just golden coloration, not like it's made out of a solid block of walking gold.
No, just
Right, okay.
not solid gold, which would be incredibly heavy and impractical.
Good for smashing things, though.
That's true.
Sweet. Well, shall we back on out? Is it just the one room, or does there look like there's other rooms around it?
There's multiple
Like,
rooms,
little
multiple
offices.
stalls. Yeah, you look through the whole thing.
Yeah. But it's been smashed after centuries
Yep.
of this thing. Cool.
But
Okay.
for 10 geek points, where's its head?
That's it. Way back in the tunnel. Oh, the thing that we came through.
Of course. Yeah.
Mm,
That's where it is.
Should we get it?
Yeah, do you reckon it's trying to find its head?
Yeah, I reckon.
It looked pretty big, didn't it? That's heavy.
How long would it take us to go back there?
Do we
Um,
really want to give a big creature a head though?
Oh, and then we gotta go past the. Oh no.
Well, he might speak to us if he had a head.
Didn't we discuss like potentially even Dorge carrying it, but it was too heavy? Was that the too heavy thing that was there?
It's massive, yeah, even for Dorge.
Yeah.
If you
What if
walked
we
there,
dragged it to its head?
If we
if you walk
tied a
there
rope
and walk
around
back,
him
it'd
and
be
kind of,
it's a 2-hour journey, there and back. Just so you know.
we could do that.
But do you think this thing's got answers for us or could help us? Do you think it's on a mindless rampage because it's looking for its head?
You do remember that you did ask the golem head some questions, and it blinked, like one
Yeah.
blink, yes, 2 blinks, no, whatever it was. So you did answer some questions.
So it
for
couldn't
you.
talk.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't connected to its throat.
It's a
All things-
compliment. I don't know how much.
All
Yeah.
things considered, it's doing pretty well. the
Yeah.
body's living its best life, and the head's living its best life. So, all things considered, not too bad.
Okay, shall we stealth away? I think that's what George wants to do. Who's
Yep.
that orange ping?
Well, that was I think the next interesting thing on the way around.
Okay, cool. I'm
That's
happy
caught my eye. Unless any of these outer towers on the outside look like they're emanating anything interesting. I assumed it looked to me like this was some part of maybe the whatever the floaty mechanism is for the towers.
Or defense systems.
Didn't we-
ballistas.
Didn't we find one of them that had fallen off
You did found
when
one
we were back
in
out
the-
in
Yep, you did. They're just like those. Cursory glance, they're just towers. Don't appear to be terribly interesting. Feel free to go over and have a look, though.
I'm happy to move on to this next thing if everyone else is.
I'd really like to look at the glass thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's look. Well, feel free to look at both, of
I want to
course.
say. Where
Yeah.
they keep the birds.
So the roof
The arbitrary.
of this dome building is wrecked and open to the element. Inside, you see a theater with a large stage, seatings for more than 100, and a backstage area. Icicles hang from its sagging balconies, and rime-fostered masks leer and grin from its fractured walls.
What frosted them up? Rhyme.
Rime, that's the ice. That's like
Alright.
hard out, like
Yep.
that ice.
Hoarfrost.
Hoarfrost.
Look at those icicles on the ceiling for that old thing that keeps attacking us.
Sure, make a perception check. See if you can notice whether these are the droppy icicle things. In your opinion, Whimsy, they're just icicles. Same with you, Garrett.
Is there anything a backstage sort of area sort of thing that we can look for?
If you'd like to go
Look
in and have a
for
look
any-
around, feel free. Once again,
Cool
investigation
jet.
or perception check as you go into there.
I would happily do that. And so, boom, boom, boom.
Goes in. Oh, can Whimsy turn herself into a Nothic? She might do that. She's seen a Nothic now. She's gonna turn into a Nothic.
Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Dorge. You do look around. Nymphadora, you grow a foot and gain the strength. I can't remember how much it was. Look that up.
There's 1 strength.
1 strength and 1 foot. Okay. So you're going up in the world again.
I'm gonna give it back to Dodge.
Okay.
George says, is it okay if we... can I throw it at something if I see it?
Absolutely.
Or... Oh, okay, thank you. I won't do it if it's near a cliff or something, though. Like, I'm not crazy.
Gotcha.
But
Dorge,
looks kind of handy.
looking around the place, it's a theatre, but in one of the back rooms you find a wooden writing desk. And it's wrapped in chains and padlocks.
Do you think this is one of those mimic things?
If everybody stands back, Whimsy will tap it with her mage hand.
Yeah, alright.
It doesn't react.
I move away from it.
Just as a normal wooden desk would.
Chained up, though. That doesn't look very nice.
Anybody know how to pick? Oh, Tubman can pick.
Is there a lock clearly on it?
Yes. Yep. I don't know if you want to get out your thieves'
Okay.
tools, and feel free.
I do have thieves' tools. What do I roll?
You roll your dexterity plus your proficiency. So just roll a dex check and add on your proficiency, which is at least 3 by now, I think. Maybe 4.
+5.
Plus 5. Well, there we go. So d20 plus dex plus 5.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not good. Yeah. Worse than that, you jam up the lock, making it unpickable.
Yeah, I was expecting it. What happens to the thieves' tools? Have I still got them?
Yeah, you've still got your thieves' tools, but you've made
Nymph
it
would like to try break the lock.
Yeah, can
Okay.
you guys smash it?
Make an attack roll, Nymph.
Cursed.
You bruise your knuckles in Fedora.
George, you're up.
George steps up and is like, no, come on, guys, this is how you do it. All right. Where are we? Here we go. He gets his maul of dragon slaying. He's almost tempted to rage, but he doesn't.
You can reckless it. Do you
I hit
reckless?
it.
1 though.
14? No, I'm not going reckless.
You smash it. The locks twist a little bit, but with an extra couple of swings from the maul of dragon slaying, you break the lock. But because of all the failures and the fact that you're using violence, George, can you roll me a d20? And pray and
D20.
get a 6 or higher. D20, 6 or
Okay,
higher.
yeah. Here we go. Oh, that's not 6 or higher.
Oh, what? Defeated
Yeah.
my desk.
So, you almost improve your strength, which you do in a sense, George. You smash it with your maul several times, and you kind of go a bit too hard. There's a leather bound folder inside of there, and with your maul, you kind of hit it at just the right angle, and it tears into pieces.
Yeah, I did it, guys. I opened it. What can you read?
Can Whimsy try and bend luck on that?
Sure.
Nope.
Nope. Does
Right,
it 1
she
minute?
ain't
She can't.
It was meant to happen.
So that's a 5 total.
Yep.
That is the worst rolling with it.
Wow, this is it's never meant to happen. It's good, right, though, guys? It's good.
Yep,
Hopefully
we're
it
getting
wasn't the
it all out
instructions
now.
to how to make a wand.
Okay.
No, you would know.
Okay.
You
I'm
would
sorry.
know that.
Does anyone have mending?
Oh, mending. Does. Let's see if villain has mending.
Oh, please,
Or
please, please, please,
anybody
please.
has mending.
I don't.
Cal used to.
And so did Mother Mark.
Villain does not.
Ew.
I mean,
Oh well.
George has.
There's nothing here, guys.
I will point out that he has destroyed the book, and the pages are scattered and in pieces. You could put it back together, but it'll take you quite a while.
Take it with us.
Shall we take it with us in case we get some downtime?
Okay, easy enough to collect up this leather bound folder.
What language is it?
What language is it in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Common.
Do you want to take it, Whimsy, as you're potentially the person who can use it?
Oh, she'll check in the backpack.
Right.
Broken book.
My gift to you, Whimsy. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Probably
Spear
just some
shaking.
dirty old play that piece of crap.
Yeah. It's a play. Shall we go into the big glass house? Or is there anything else in here?
No. Whimsy, roll me a percentage dice, please. Okay, thank you. So over here, there's a mysterious Y16 that appears on the map. Very strange. And it's an immense dome looms before you, its crystal roof marred by webs of cracks. Through the gaps in the building shell on either side of the open entranceway, you see a strange landscape of miniaturized natural features. And the building's entrance looks... You can just wander in, looks like a menagerie almost of some sort. Legoland, yep.
Let's be careful that the roof doesn't fall on us. Do we recognize the environment? Does it look like a place that we recognize?
No. It's very strange.
Right.
I suspect it's some type of magically created garden. Do you go inside?
Actually, created gardens haven't been friends to us.
I'm curious too.
Okay, you wander in.
Alright, Dodge will wander in.
Sure. Inside, you see small scale versions of natural habitats. There's miniature mountain ranges, miniature deserts, forested streams. They're all draped in ice. And at the heart of this mixture of landscapes is like a 10-foot diameter iron wheel that's on its side. Held above the ground by a metal brace with 8 barrel-sized egg-shaped open containers attached to outer ends of the spokes. Whimsy, can you make me an Arcana check, please? I'll do one for Villain as well. Anybody else who's proficient in Arcana, which I don't think anybody would be?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Cannot do it.
Villain, why won't your sheet come up? I'll just roll a d20 to see if she gets close and I'll look at it. Whimsy, you can't quite put your finger on it. But Villain cracks it. She says, this There's a way to create creatures. What type of creature it is, I don't know what it is. But the cost of creating one of these creatures is quite high. Notice the 8 spikes around there? Enough blood must be deposited each one of those spikes. And then we give it a spin, and a live animal comes out. It is going to take quite a bit of blood, though.
And there's no indication of what sort of animal it might be?
That I cannot say.
Get some nothing.
So this is blood magic.
I
It
don't
is
think
blood
you want to hang
magic.
around here. All right, well, I guess
Certainly do not.
Yeah, shall we move on? Where to next, guys?
Tower.
Towers. Shall we
Yep.
go do the loop? Is this
Oh
the
yeah, following along to the next one.
This over here,
Or the
by the way,
bullet.
is not a tower of magic. It is an observatory.
Oh,
Maybe that first then?
let's have a look at this little one then.
Okay. So you move over to the observatory, and this conical tower is held relatively upright by a ring of arched buttresses. Expressionless humanoid figures stand silent around it. The roof has a large ragged hole in it where something large smashed through.
Does it look like it smashed into it or out of it?
Into it.
Ah, well, goodness.
Look at the walls. Any claw marks or anything?
Not that you can see. You all hear a voice in your head as these figures around it kind of turn and look at you. And they say, "Permission to enter is not granted. Please disperse immediately."
I back off.
Okay.
But I'm curious and whisper to the guys. The guys, you know, if it's all about permissions and stuff, maybe we should, you know. There could be something nice in there.
Why do we have to kill to make that happen?
What did they look like those other guards from the top of Y4?
Let me show you some pictures of them.
Cool.
Some of them look like that. Some of them look like that. One more.
Yeah.
And this
Maybe,
one,
yeah,
you haven't
maybe.
seen before.
Oh. Let's fight Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think Dorge is keen to back off.
Okay.
Can we ask them how one gets permission?
Mm-hmm.
You try that and you get no response.
So what is it? It's an observatory, actually.
Yeah.
You guys reckon the library has permission cards?
Did we get the name of that of the thing that tried to kill us?
The Demi-Lich.
Yeah, the Demi-Lich. He
Wait.
called himself. He introduced himself. That's how we knew that he was the main dude. He left nothing behind though. But yeah.
What was his name?
Yeah.
He was just a galley.
Yeah.
Damn continentals.
I think we actually read the names of all the heads of the houses
Yeah.
of magical schools, but it's no longer on our Roll20
Oh, I can retype them in if you want.
Cool. Are you thinking that someone try and convince them that we have been given permission by the various mages?
Well, haven't we at least conquered one of these towers?
We fought in Y7 against the Bigby hands.
Yeah. But didn't we take something away from that? And we've got our... No. Was there nothing there?
There's nothing there from memory.
Let me save you some time, Nib. There you go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So if someone of us is feeling awfully charismatic, maybe you could say we are here on behalf of these people.
I am
I mean-
very charismatic.
Yeah, well, I was going to offer me, but yeah, no, okay, sure.
And you do look very much like Metaltra after you've been transmuted.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're here on his behalf. Her behalf? Shit, we don't even know. If it's
Their behalf, that's what we
Nice.
say.
On
as
behalf
these
of
days.
all the highs.
Yeah.
Gender neutral.
Okay, give myself a little prep speech and then I go in.
Okay. What do you say?
Just hold up. Just want to see if I might do a spell on me. No. Because I don't.
Okay. We have been reinstating the towers, and on behalf of the High Abjure Taruth, High Condra Demareth, High Diviner Appius, High Necromancer Cadavix, High Evoker Zadulus, High Illusionist Azuma, High Enchanter Avera, and High Transmuter Metaltra, we wish to enter.
Make a deception check in the Fedora.
Yeah.
Were there any? Oh, I was kind of reading something else. There's no any other guidance or anything else cast on it. It's just 11, right?
No, yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
They you hear them responding back in your head, Nymphadora. We will require your permission slips. Written confirmation that you are not permitted to enter.
Have we got any?
And Fedora replies and goes, yes, my apologies. We plan on getting those permission slips. But we were led astray in our trying to redeem these towers. As you may have noticed, they've fallen down. We have done the first one, placing the wand over its heart. If you could help us and guide us as to where our permission slips might be located, because we were led in a different direction.
Talk to one of the archmages, and what are you talking about? Ythryn is still in its glory. You speak nonsense.
Still in its glory? My high almighty person, I humble myself, but please, may I ask you to take a peek outside? I will come outside too. You need not worry about me running in, but just peek outside and see the damage.
They're standing outside of the tower. The tower itself is in disrepair. There's rubble all around the place. They can see the destruction, but they stand steadfast. The city is in its glory. Seek permission from an archmage and you may gain entry.
Okay, we will seek permission from an archmage. Where do you suppose the nearest archmage is?
Probably the Tower of Divination would be your best bet. Indicating this one over here. This one here.
Oh.
Alright, thank you. We will be back shortly, I hope.
Did they
Yeah, let's go to that tower. We didn't even realise that was a tower.
Maybe
were
they
there any
could
pictures of
cure
these
my hit
spiders
points too.
in the museum?
What was that?
Albert?
Were there any pictures of the names that we've mentioned in the museum, like paintings or anything?
Weren't they statues of all them pointing towards the middle?
Yeah, I think it was over here that you saw. This is where you learned
Yeah.
this building here, the names of the archmages.
And there were statues of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you wander around the
What was the
outskirts
shortest
of the city, heading for the Tower of Divination. But you come across something first, which you can. There's a deep well that plunges through the city floor into darkness. 5 crystal benches encircle it, glinting under a purple glow of a nearby street lamp.
Anybody need to make a wish about product damage that may or may not return?
Oh, you think it's a wishing well?
Totally, I can't see anything evil about it being evil. Especially in the city.
There is a sign written in Draconic. I think somebody speaks Draconic.
I do.
That's what the
Me
sign
too.
says.
We both have one.
Whimsy pretends she does.
Herein lie the immortal remains of the telepathic pentacle. Sit, meditate, and learn. Oh, we could just take a sit on the chair and just meditate for a bit. I like learning.
Shall we?
Telepathy, though, wouldn't that mean that Whimsy could see what's inside my mind? And worse still, couldn't I see what's inside Whimsy's mind?
Yes. So if Whimsy does it, then we'll all be able to experience it, or at least Whimsy will be able to share it.
Yes.
So do you wish to sit and meditate and learn, Whimsy?
And importantly, do
you're-
we think we have
He
a
does.
couple of people sitting?
Oh, okay. So whoever wants to, there's 5 seats around. Anybody who wishes to sit down and meditate, please do so. And those who wish to do so, please make me an insight check as you meditate.
Can you plus 2 to this?
Nope.
Yep. Oh, sorry, no, that's not one of your main saving throws.
No, this is an ability check anyway. It's not a save.
Oh, yeah.
So the aura doesn't help.
No,
Okay.
George is not going to do it.
Okay. Everybody except Garrett, roll me a d20. Whimsy, Tarvin, and Nymph, roll me a d20. But Garrett, no.
Okay.
Again.
Oh, and Nymphadora, you're doing it as well? Yeah, sorry. Garrett, Whimsy, and Nymphadora, roll me a d20. Sorry. Sorry, just
do it again,
Whimsy and Tarvin. Just Whimsy and Tarvin. I'm going to ignore that
Oh,
from you,
okay.
Nymphadora. Just Whimsy and Tarvin, sorry.
You didn't
Whimsy,
meditate
13,
enough.
And Tarvin?
4.
4.
Hey, Whimsy, I was going to whisper this to you. This is what you learn. And who is the other one? Nymphadora, same with you. D20, please.
No,
Tarvin.
Oh,
Tarvin.
who passed? The people who passed were Tarvin
did.
Tarvin and Whimsy only. So now we just need
Yeah.
one from Tarvin. Sorry, I got myself thoroughly
You rolled a
confused
4.
I rolled a 4.
there. Oh, you rolled a 4. Oh, sorry. I think that was a saving
Yep.
throw. Okay, got it. So you learn that piece of knowledge. And the rest of you kind of struggle thinking about, man, what What is going on? You don't seem to be able to grasp. You're failing in your chance for a meditation. And you hear a slow erupting from inside the well. Something is coming out of the well. And I'm just going to arrange you like... Okay, actually,
George.
I'll save the big reveal for
And
just...
ready yourself.
George can't be, George has got that if he goes into a rage immediately, he can't be surprised.
Okay. Oops.
Carol, where are you?
Doing a terrible job of
Where
organizing
is
this map.
Hi. What are you watching? What?
Okay, so let's go back to our random map. I'm going to call this the Kingsport. Kingsport's kind of hanging out over here on the side. George, you were the one who wasn't meditating, is that right?
That's right.
So let's put you over here. I mean, feel free to get as close as you like, but these are the 5 benches that they're around. Feel we're missing someone. Oh no, Velen was there. Oh, Velen wasn't meditating either, so she'll hang out over there. And
We'll go for Professor. I reckon we'll go for
Professor Orr will hang. He's not really combat's not really his thing. Okay. You
Cthulhu's.
hear some slithering, some sliding coming from inside. And this massive... Whoop, get you on the map. Oh, you're on the map. This massive, high, 5-headed creature burst up from the tower. And can everybody please...
Roll for initiative.
X.
10.
Oh, look at that, 17. That's a beautiful roll for this 5-headed creature. Yep. Hey, did everybody successfully roll in? Nymphadora, I don't see you. Oh, there we go, 18. Oh, look at Flynn. Legendary. Okay, so Villain says, what in God's name is that? Let's take it down. And you cast Chill Touch. And you roll a 23, which is going to hit. I'm not entirely sure what its heart is, but let me rip it out.
Whimsy got 19, but I forgot to click on
Whimsy
mine.
got 19. Okay. So did somebody ask
When Velen said, "What in?" Yeah, when Velen said, "What in goodness name is that?" does the professor pipe up?
So this is not my speciality. I don't know what the hell it is, but kill it till it's dead. And Whimsy, you can go now.
Cool. Okay, she will. Does she know whether she's in an attack zone or not?
I don't know.
She'd like to move backwards.
Like to move backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Snakehead shoots out and hits you as you're retreating. You take 14 points of piercing damage. Roll a 26.
Oh.
Yep. And then she'll cast Mirror Image.
Okay, mirror image, nice. So multiple copies of you pop up. Nice. Okay, that is an action to cast that, I believe. So retreating back, multiple images of yourself. Nymphadora.
Wild magic.
Oh, wild magic. Yep, good point.
Yes, I'm gonna go attack it.
Okay. Take a swing.
Making sure I'm within 30 feet of my whimsy over there. I'll take a swing.
Just, yep, you're good. 15 does hit as you hack into it once,
Oh,
twice.
good, because they're
Hit
both
both of-
15.
Yeah, spoiler alert, 15 is its armor class, so both just it. Roll damage.
Yep, and we're gonna add some divine smite on it. Divine, yeah, that thing.
Divine smite.
It's 1 level.
It's not undead or fiend or any one of those type of things, but you come in and
That's
hack
40
into it.
damage.
Yeah, it took the hit. Okay, you stay where you are. Fedora?
Yes, I sure do, because otherwise it would get an attack.
Okay, so you actually lop off one of its heads in Fedora with these attacks you do. So it's got 4 heads, and 4 heads.
Does 2 grow back?
Oh, let's see. It didn't like that at all, Nymphadora, so all 4 of its attacks are going to be against you. What's your armor class?
20.
So 21 and a 27 will hit, so 2 of those hits. The total damage altogether is 29 as it hits you, and hits you again. And you are right. 2 heads grow back. It now has 6 heads.
Alright, we need to find its real head.
Okay, and yeah, 2 heads grow back, and it's looking better. Tarvin, what do you do? 6-headed creature.
Would a perception check take an action?
Yep.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the thing.
Okay, just mark cast.
And yeah. So where to aim? Okay, I'm just gonna attack it. That's what Tarvin would do. So I get 3 attacks with Dread Ambusher, and then I've got Hunter's Mark as well. So Dread Ambusher makes sense to be the first one.
Sure.
Here we go. Yes.
Yep, that hits. That's 1 hit.
6 plus Dread Ambush is a 1d8.
Okay.
Okay, that's 12 plus Hunter's Mark. Rubbish. To 13 now.
13.
And then 2 more attacks. Yeah. 2 more attacks. Ooh, that was close.
That still hits though.
11 plus 3, 14. And last attack,
Hits as well.
Ooh.
13 plus 1, 14.
Hey, one of its heads you manage to, with these shots, you lop off one of its head and it falls to the ground writhing. It's now got 5 heads.
Ah, interesting. I'm just going to move back to here.
It uses a reaction to take a bite attack against you.
Was I next to it?
It's got a
10 feet.
10-foot reach.
Okay, yeah. Alright, come at me.
Rolls a 21, which I assume will hit. That's a 15 points of
Yep.
piercing damage. Yep.
Okay.
That's
Ow.
10-foot reach. Okay.
15,
Garrett.
1-5, yeah.
1-5, yep. Garrett.
Okay, alright. I've got 3 shots left on this laser, and you guys keep summoning horrible creatures. Pew. Oh, hang on. Can I Zephyr Strike this at the same time?
I
Yeah.
think Zephyr
Yes,
Strike's
that's a good
just for
idea.
a ranged attack, so yeah, go for it.
Alright, well, we'll cast one of those then. Whoosh.
The first one at
I'm using the
advantage.
4. Alright.
And you can move away without being attacked, right?
Yep, that's a thing for Zephyr Strike. Movement. Does it? Or is it just extra movement?
It's extra movement, and you don't provoke opportunity attacks. It was 21 for the laser rifle, so I'm guessing
Didn't
that
see
was a
but
hit.
21 hits, yep.
Yep.
So, including the Zephyr Strike, that's 22, 28. One of its heads falls off.
Alright, so it's down to 4 at the moment.
Yep, 4 heads.
Okay then, in which case, second pew.
That hits as well. Some more radiant
And just to
damage.
put-
Got it.
And despite the fact I don't think I provoke the opportunity attack anyway, I'm going to move over closer to the party there. Let's
Okay.
hope it doesn't have horrible breath. Done.
Okay. It does have horrible breath, but mechanically nothing to worry about. Dorge.
Dorge is going to come down. So Dorge is going to rage. 1, 2, 3. He's just going to come down to here, so that there's a bit of a space there. Hearing. He's just going to attack it recklessly if he can. I will just see if I can do it reckless. At the start of my thing, I can.
Yep.
Cool. So that means I get advantage on my hits. I'm going to aim for. Am I able to aim for one of the heads that has, like, it's not the 2 heads that have been grown back?
Sure.
Can I aim for, like, to try and hit if they're not there, like one of the other ones?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool.
So at advantage, taking a swing with a Maul of Dragon Slaying. That hits.
Yeah, that's yeah, cool. And so this plus my 8 plus I forgot how much my bonus is now. It's plus 3. Cool.
But you're not raging. Are you raging as well? You said recklessly, but you didn't say.
Yeah, I said I raged
wait.
as I came in, and I
Sure.
can make it reckless. And so it's both of those.
So what's your
And
rage?
then I'm
what's your
going
rage
to-
damage?
Plus 3, so it's 16 damage. And he's going to give it another smash. That's what he does. Here we go. Boom. That
hits.
might just hit.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So this plus another 3. Oh, that's handy. So 18.
18. You lop off another head. Well done. Down to 3 heads.
I'd smash off a lava head. 3
So
heads.
is that regrowing?
No.
Not yet. Not until its turn, maybe.
Okay,
And I'm just
George.
going to stay there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Whimsy.
You should drop in a 5 all over here.
Okay, nice.
And
Ooh.
cast the bit.
I'm glad that was your 20-foot radius thing. I was a bit worried it was the monster's 20-foot radius thing.
Okay, so
Wild magic.
and
Wild magic.
let's have a look.
Wild magic. Oh, yeah.
It's advantage on this. Okay, it rolls a 19 for its save. Natural 20, but it doesn't work.
20 good or bad for wild magic?
No, one's bad. That's a pretty bad roll there, Albert, it has to be said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
But it explodes across the creature. It recoils. Take 12 points of fire damage. Yep.
Each head.
That's you done, are you, Whimsy?
Yeah.
Okay. Villain says, "Spit all this." And she's going to cast Chill Touch again. Oh, where is she? There she is. Chill Touch. With a 17, which will hit. She ripped out some of the life energy from it. Okay, how much are you 12? Okay, cool. Nymphadora!
So did the fire do much to it? Visibly?
Looks a little charred. Did dodge the worst effects of
Right.
it, though.
Okay. And when it fought me, did it use fire?
Nope. Just chompy stuff. It just bit you.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll just attack it then and try and get... It's got 3 heads left, hasn't it?
Does? Yep.
I don't know if I can get all 3 heads off before its turn, guys. What I could do is cast Moonbeam.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I click cast and it just auto rolls.
That's fine. So nothing technically happens yet. It'll happen on its turn. But Moonbeam is cast. Ooh.
Yep.
Right in the center of it, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so, but
And it's
that's
come
your
down
turn.
on all its heads.
Okay.
Yes, that's the action. I'm just seeing if I have a bonus action. Oh, water entangling. Let's try that. Oh, the next time I hit. Okay, I'll prepare that.
Okay. You see it's got 3 heads. It had 6
Take
heads
the damage
last...
first.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. It's a good point. Con save, it rolls a 12, so it fails. It takes 8 radiant damage. So we'll get that. It had 6 heads at the end of its last turn. Last 3. So you see total of 6 more heads, which would bring it up to a total of 9, but they're pushing through and they can't get through from the charred outline of the fireball damage. The fireball.
Oh.
Of course, the
Yay,
fireball
heard
does
it.
I'll copy down the exact text. So while you didn't do much damage there, it
Sorry?
is an
So
excellent move.
it's literally a Hydra.
It is literally a Hydra, yep. Mechanically, it is a Hydra. But it still has 3 heads. And had some success against you last time, Nymphadora, so it's going to try and bite you 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And one of them will hit for a total of 7 piercing. I don't think it's going to matter, but can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please? Oh, they should have been against Dorge. What was I doing? Never mind.
Is that magic?
No, it's just biting.
For Constitution? Oh, right, okay.
To maintain
Right,
moonbeam.
that's because of my thing.
Ooh.
10 is exactly what you needed, so you're fine. Yep, so the 3 heads that it has, seemingly struggling to regain extra heads thanks to the fireball. Tarvin, you're up.
Yeah, well, just have a couple shots at it.
Flame arrows?
That hits.
Flaming arrows, I think, are concentration, so I'm using that on Hunter's Mark. Right, sorry, yeah, damage. 11 plus 6, that's alright.
17,
And
nice.
shot number 2, cool.
Oops, hits as well.
8 plus 6.
14.
Not too
Oh,
bad.
Okay, it's recalling back as looking very, very damaged. Struggling to regrow heads, but it does it. Garrett.
Ooh, okay. Just quickly reading something. Alright, well, I've only got 1 shot left on my laser blaster redoofer thing, so I don't think I can swap weapons halfway through. So I will shift into melee mode, move forward, and have at it with a rapier 2 attacks.
Okay. First rapier attack. Oh,
Hurrah!
there we go.
Yes. Nice.
Before you take your second shot, Tarvin, I'd like to know.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
You mean Garrett?
Garrett?
Oh, Garrett. Sorry, Garrett.
Oh, right. Well, I suspect this would be the since it was a rapier attack, it must be a lunging attack through the chest, hopefully impaling some internal organ of vital import.
Nice.
How about you, foul beast? I cast thee back down this well.
And it slithers back down into the well. Whimsy, the fireball was genius. If that hadn't happened, I would have got 6 more hits and 60 more hit points. So, well done.
Hydra, Bydra.
Flame answers everything.
Is there a problem fireball can't solve?
I don't think so. Anybody want to climb down that well? See what it was holding?
Dorch has got a climb speed. He's still raging. He can. Dorch is keen to maybe go and check out if there's anything of importance down the well.
You notice that the surface of the well is lined with slippery ice and frost. Normally climbing down there would just be impossible. You need some assistance.
All right. Anyone got a rope that they want to hold, and I'll hold the rope, and someone else can go down. I'm fine with that.
Somebody who can breathe underwater, perhaps.
Is there water down there, or just ice?
I see.
No. George will happily hold a rope because he's got the strength to hold for a long time. A lot of weight.
Whimsy doesn't have any way of getting somebody to fly. I thought at one point she'd acquired flight abilities.
Yeah, she's still got fly. I'm just wary of using it outside of combat. Can use it if somebody's keen for it.
That's a spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, we'll lower someone down.
Okay, who's
Is
going
it
down?
ice on top and then water underneath?
You don't see to the bottom of the well, so you couldn't say.
Well, it had to come up. Hang on. Oh, I must have been sitting in the ice.
Yeah.
Oh, I climbed up from the well.
It'd be a nice soft body to fall onto.
Yeah. Oh, of course, Nymph is a size bigger, isn't she? So how heavy is Nymph now? We're not going to be lowering them. George, I can carry you.
I'm only one size bigger, so I think I'm still a bit smaller than you.
Yeah, even though I'm a size smaller than you, but yeah. Anyway, George is happy to go down himself, but I think he's got the highest strength, weight carry thing. What's your strength, Nymph?
My strength is 21.
Oh no, you're stronger than me. George is like, yeah, I'll do it. It's like, oh, do you want to hold me while I go down?
Sure.
So George grabs hold of the rope and is happy to be lowered down. We're also happy to.
Oh, while he's organising that, Nymph has been throwing firebolts down there to melt some ice.
Okay, so several firebolts just go down, and you hear it hitting the bottom.
Okay, cool. Should stop.
I'm going to say you know your spells well enough that it hits about 100 feet away. One thing of rope won't get you to the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Me too. I got one.
Okay, we have to tie it together then.
Somebody who knows their knots.
Who knows their knots? Who knows Mr. Survivor? I'm a survivor.
Yep.
I've got +4. It's the one of the.
I'm at +7 for that.
Can I aid it? Can I aid it? Try and assist.
Yeah. So who is leading it? Make a survival check at advantage.
Okay. 25.
Oof.
Knots together. So, George, you brace yourself at the end, maybe putting your feet against one of the benches. It's a very good anchor point. And who's going down?
Yep. Oh, no, George is going down. Nymph is going to brace yourself.
So, Nymph, you brace yourself on the benches. Seems like a good place. Nymphadora, make me an athletics check with advantage. 24. So George, you feel this solidity of Nymphadora bracing herself at the top, and you're gradually lowered down. You land on something squishy, which is the
Hydra?
The Hydra, yeah. Technically, it's a telepathic pentacle, but it has a monster stats over Hydra. And you get to the bottom. Why don't you make me an investigation check or perception as you look around down there, Dorge?
Yes. What do I perceive? Oh, hello.
Wow, that would be great. You don't find anything down there, though. Other than a squishy creature.
The Potentiomactor Hydra thing is down here. Nothing else, though.
Yep.
And he tugs twice on the line.
Alright, Nymph gets ready to pull him back up.
Okay, you pull
He's
him back
climbing
up.
at the same time to help it up.
Yeah, with the 24 in a very solid knot. No problem getting back up to the top.
Hey, that knot was pretty solid. Maybe we should leave this rope tied together. What do you think, guys?
I think that's a great idea.
Oh, nothing budged, though. It looked really good.
I think, can you tie the other end of that to Whimsy for me, please?
No, Whimsy doesn't want to be. I need to move. I need my freedom.
No.
The good news is that while I was meditating, I came to the conclusion that every mage here was taught prestidigitation cantrip and was obliged to use it to keep the city clean.
Oh, so that's how they keep it clean. That would be... Oh, that's handy.
That 14 points of hit points was well worth learning that.
Did anyone else learn anything? There were 4 of you who tried it.
Who of you succeeded?
I learned nothing.
Did Tarvin learn anything? Or the other person who failed?
I only learnt what we already know.
Ah, okay. Shall we head up to the... do we need to take a quick short rest? Save our heal spells. I'm at full health.
Well, I can give.
I am at full health now too.
Okay.
I used my touch thing.
Lay on hands.
I touched myself. Yes, laid on hands.
All right. Well, let's head to the divination tower, right?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
So the walls of this thin tower the walls of this thin tower are etched with intricate designs of hands and eyes. Silver light flickers from a high window above which is carved a large eye that animates and blinks, and part of the tower's roof is missing. And the entryway into the tower looks open. There's a usual spiral staircase, presumably heading to the top. And yes, very obviously the Tower of Divination.
Well, George is here. He's ready to go up. He's looking out for anything that might damage us. Is there a light coming down through the shaft at the top?
It's just flickering from a higher window above. If you climbed up the tower, you could see what the source of the light was.
Okay. Well.
Fly out there, fly.
Oh no! I'd save your fly because the roof's missing, but the staircase is there.
Yep, staircase.
What was the name of the head mage of divination?
It's up here.
Oh, divination. That's Appius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do we send someone a little bit more sneaky? Old Tarvin, do you want to go up?
Fly up there.
Why are you making me go?
Oh no, George will happily go. It's because you're the sneaky one.
What do you mean by that?
You're so sneaky. You can scout out ahead and that sort of thing.
Are you saying I'm not trustworthy?
No, I'm saying that you're good at sneaking around. You've got stealth.
I think personally I would rather go.
defensive much. Wow.
Well, George will just. Oh, I'll go if you want. I'll back you up. No.
I'm not
clearly.
going anywhere where I can't keep an eye on you guys.
I'm not letting you guys go anywhere without me.
Wait a minute. What? Hey, like it's cool, man. Like we've been traveling together for ages. Like why the sudden lack of trust? Tarvin.
Look, man, you just do your own thing. I'll keep an eye on you.
Yeah, okay. And he George in his really terrible way is trying to telepathically connect with Whimsy. He's just sending out like some thoughts like something's up with Tarvin, dude. Something's up with Tarvin.
He's messaging you. This place is changing us, man.
Yeah.
What are you guys laughing about?
Hey, look, it's I'm just a little bit laughing because I'm going up here, and you normally do this, but it's okay. I'll do it, mate.
No, I thought I was doing it.
All right, okay, you do it. I don't care who do it. Someone does it. I'll back you up.
We have prestidigitation. This place looks disgusting.
Are you going to go up, Nymph?
Yep.
Are you guys, everybody's
George is
following
going
up
to-
in a conga line, or?
Yeah, I'll follow behind you, but I'm looking back at Tarvin every once in a while.
Darwin will prefer to go last.
Okay. So you all wind up the Tower of Divination. And as you get to the top floor of the spire, you see large gashes in the roof, allowing you to see the dark, icicle-festooned roof of the great ice cavern beyond. Silver light emanates from a 3-foot diameter glass orb situated on top of the 2-foot cylindrical stone plinth at the center of this 30-foot diameter rubble-strewn circular chamber. Eyeballs drift inside this orb, like fish in a bowl. Some have cataracts, while others are bloodshot or pus-filled, but they all turn to gaze at you as you approach.
Gashes in the roof. That's never a good sign. Oh, icicle festooned. Everybody do a perception check.
Nymph holds out her weapons.
A quick look around. They just appear to be normal icicles. Those who have any
Whimsy will
type
fire
of
a couple of
firebolts
she'll
at
fire a
them?
couple of firebolts at them anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so good
Stand back,
idea.
everyone.
You melt some of them. They react like icicles, not like monsters. Those of you who are proficient in religion, it's a pretty easy religion check. You notice that a crystal ball filled with eyes is a symbol of Severus, the god of divination. And the stone plinth above, watch this, crystal orb, good way to think, a crystal ball, is written in Draconic. Ask, and we shall find. Yeah, 2 of you can read it.
What are we looking for?
What does it say?
Ask and we shall find. So we're looking for access into that other tower.
And we're looking potentially for a real life wand.
Or a place to make it a wand.
I thought we already got something to use as a wand.
Yeah, but
From
the
that
code, the word said, shield your heart by using it, you know, and so we've just got a stick in the shape of a wand rather than that.
Yep, that's right.
Well, we've got 3 sticks in the
So
shape.
perhaps if we're going to approach this divination thing, we should think which questions we wish to ask in terms of what we want to see, and also the order, and sort of like ask a question each.
Sure thing. That sounds smart.
So we know where the Mithra is. We've still got. We think it's essential that we get into the astronomy observatory tower thing.
Oh yeah, we could ask for a hall pass. We can find a hall pass.
Well, because those archmages we know have sort of possibly passed on with them
Yeah.
turning into
Why can't
lichers
we
and so forth.
just ask for a pass?
Yeah, and so they might be able to find it, like their hall pass booklet or something. I wouldn't mind asking for a magical weapon, a nearby magical weapon that could help defeat a god.
Okay, well, I think we asked for the pass first, and then we
Yeah,
look for you think it would be an armory, perhaps, or do you?
I don't know whether you'd ask for an armory, but like a nearby magical weapon that we could retrieve might be the wording that I might use.
First one is how to get past
Well,
this magical shield, isn't it?
if we imagine,
We could ask for the answer to.
I mean, if the answer is just hold your breath, then we don't have to do anything.
Yeah. I think the pass might be the best thing to ask for first.
Or just ask what MacGuffins we need.
But
Magic barrier.
I think though that this is saying ask and we shall find, so it's like we ask for something specific and it'll find it for us. If that makes sense, rather than
Or find through divination the answer for us.
oh yeah, okay, no, fair enough. Fair enough.
I insist it only answers in riddles though.
Yeah.
well, may not. It doesn't have any mouths, so maybe it's just going to show us.
Yeah, like a
Through the
grind.
crystal ball, right?
Yeah, almost certainly.
Okay, who's going first?
Shall we
What are you asking for?
We'll do the hall pass first, right?
We're going to ask. We'll ask the pass. I think possibly also if we give Vlyn what she's looking for, perhaps maybe she might be able to ask, since she's got some idea of what she's hunting for.
Well,
that's a good
can't
point.
name it specifically though. I'm looking for magical items of great power. I mean, I get the impression it has to be a bit more specific than that.
Okay.
I mean, it might just reveal the Mythala. That's an item of great power, but it's not really what I'm looking for. But sure, I will take my turn.
You could ask for the closest item of great power. Maybe. The closest item of great power that's not the Mythala.
My understanding of crystal orbs, which this reminds me of, you must place your hands on it and speak the name of an object or person. So item of great magical power, I think, would be a little bit vague.
Okay. Well, let's ask for the pass then, the pass booklet.
I do not have the foggiest idea about divination. I deal with hard facts. I do not know about divination. Someone's asking for a hall pass?
Well, possibly, or should
Or
we
a
be
divination pass, right? Like, I think we'd be specific on what it's called. It may just find us a hall pass.
So pass.
Or do we want to find one of the archmages? Because we know the names of them, because we've read their names. Now we got rid of the head archmage, but do we want to ask for like the high diviner Apius or the pass?
Yeah.
I think they said we need to get it from right? But at the same time, if we can avoid doing that and just get them.
Yeah, that's how I'm thinking. Like, especially if they've all passed away, they might all be demi-lichers. So,
We're just walking into a.
If we find him and go to talk to him, and he's just like, ah, zap, zap, zap. We can always ask for the pass first as our first option, and then ask for the lich, ask for the leader afterwards. Ask for one of the mages afterwards.
If it doesn't give us a
If it
clear
doesn't give us
indication.
what we exactly.
Okay, so who wants to do the laying of hands on the ball and asking? Would you like to go, Tarvin?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
We all get one question, right? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
We're not sure.
All right. Tarvin eyes everyone suspiciously. And cautiously steps forward. And puts his hand on the.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know. So do you have to name the object, like if it has a name, or can you just ask it for like?
Speak the name
Like, where's
of
the
an
nearest
object
shoe?
or a person.
Tarvin has second thoughts and hurriedly steps back sheepishly.
Sure.
Is anything else written underneath it or around it or?
What you do notice with that very good question.
All right. Well, I'll go and lay hands and.
Just let me answer Whimsy's question first, because she asked if there was anything. Remember, the roof is missing from this place. It has no roof. It's open to the sky. Other towers you've entered, you've seen these things like step 1, do this, step 2, do this. You don't see anything like that here. And because there was such a pointed question, Whimsy, you suspect, well, this thing doesn't have a roof. Maybe the roof is somewhere else. Maybe the roof is blasted off, and that's where the step is. So you don't see it. It doesn't say step 1.
Instructions.
Cross your heart with a nether oak stick. You don't see anything like that, and you suspect maybe it's because the roof is missing. Good question, Whimsy.
We need to go outside and look for the roof. Which I imagine is falling around in rubble. Anybody got puzzles?
Okay.
We can find a roof tiles or might be written on the inside. Interior. Other side, whatever. Oh, Windsor will head outside. She'll start looking for the roof. In the rubble.
There's rubble all over the place.
Nothing.
Start to search, man. Nothing. You didn't see anything lying on the ground saying step 5, do this or anything like that. Could be anywhere.
What was step 1 and step 2 of the others? Was there any pattern to them?
I think you found step 1.
Yeah. Step 1 was Y4.
Yep.
And what did that say?
That was like steal your heart. Yeah. Oh, is that what it says?
Yep, that's step 1. Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, so it said use a wand of nether oak to steal your heart or something. Cool. Well, then we could always go there, because we do have a wand crafted from the nether oak. Whether it's good enough or not is another question.
If we're going clockwise, we're now at step 2.
Y7 is probably the next one, but it was in this order. But that's why we went to Y7 with the Bigby's hands. But there was nothing written in there.
You think?
Yeah.
And that was a tower of.
Tower of.
Y7 is the Tower of Conjuration. This one here. So Tower of Conjuration, you've looked around. Tower of Necromancy is over here. Collapsed.
So you don't think we should try the divination thing now? You think it's too risky?
Well, like Dorge will happily ask it, even without the missing bit of the roof. Dorge will try it out.
Okay.
Hold a wand of crafted. Hold that piece of stick over your heart when you ask the question.
Dorge asks, can I borrow a stick? I'm just going to put it over my heart just in case.
Okay.
And he puts his hand on it and says, we are looking for a source of passes from one of the archmages.
Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw and add +3 because I assume Nymphadora is close by.
Oh,
Okay.
she's hovering, all right.
Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we go.
So you're
24
asking.
plus 3 is 27.
Okay, what did you ask for specifically? A hall pass from the divination magic, is that right?
No, not from the divination magic. I was like a pass from the archmages. Yeah.
Okay, you feel the orb working underneath your hands, and it comes back with nothing, implying there are no hall passes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, I don't think that worked. It felt good. It felt good, really good. No, but I don't think it worked.
Is there anything else we
You
wish
don't
to
think it
ask
was
for?
our
Oh no, I think it worked. Sorry, I think it worked, but I don't think it found anything. I don't think they're just lying around. We might have to fight one for it or something.
The thing reveals there's no such thing, either
There's
in
no
the
such thing as
Acropolis
the pass.
or in on this plane of existence at the very least. It just doesn't exist.
Oh,
What was Y4? What was the tower of?
Abjuration.
actually.
That's the one with the
Hey
amp
guys,
and the
I've got.
hammer.
Shall we go back to Y4 and see? But one of the things that we can do is go up this big tower here and go to the top and just see what's up there. Like we've seen what's at the bottom, but
Good fight, mate.
well, no, you can go up this trunk thing. That you can walk up interior there. There's a door at the bottom of it.
Which is similarly carved with a similar force field to the Mythalar itself.
Oh, so it's already got the force field around the front of it, does it?
Yep.
Okay. That's right. Cool.
Where was the Tower of Necromancer?
That's Y18.
The collapsed one.
Oh, it's broken.
And you remember there was some hands searching through the rubble trying to, I don't know, do something.
That's right.
And you did at one point you decided to start looking through the rubble, but that's when the Demi-Lich arrived and you abandoned searching through the rubble.
The hands are searching for something there. We can also try out this wand at the other place just to see what that reveals. We've also got some interesting places like the other towers. We've got this building here. We've got this little one with the red glow in it.
So we don't think we could use this orb of divination to find other things. So I know you've tried one thing, but maybe we could ask it to find something that we already know kind of its location to check whether it is working, whether it was not just the phrasing of your request that made it ambiguous, so it couldn't locate what you were looking for. It may not have known what a hall pass was, as opposed to a pass from the archmages to grant access to the observatory. Do you think we need to be more specific in our request?
Oh, sure, possibly, yeah.
Well, I would like to try what Dorge did there
Sure.
for a moment, and I'd like to use the wording that I wrote into the chat there. I seek a pass from an archmage to grant access to the observatory.
Sure.
And do the blade hands. I'd like to try it that way.
Okay,
see what happens.
Same thing as Dorge, Garrett. Make a Constitution saving throw and add 3 to it because Nymphadora is right there. 12.
15.
15.
15. Yep. So once again, nothing pings. Are you sure your question was correct? But unfortunately, oh, where am I wrong? Unfortunately, well, let's just do the easy bit first. You take 14 points of damage, and one of your eyes is plucked out of your socket, and you see your own eyeball inside of the orb.
Okay.
This is extra bad news for you, Garrett, because you have lost an eye. You have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight and ranged attacks rolls.
Oh no! Oh no!
Never trust the one-eyed man.
Is this considered blindness?
It's considered it's considered losing one eye. He's not blind. Yep, so disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight and disadvantage on attack rolls. Your depth perception is shot, Garrett.
Oy. You're just getting your eye in. You're
Alright.
a monster in it.
Let's leave this place and go somewhere else.
Yeah. George goes, ah! Has another drink.
Anybody can heal them up or anything? I don't know.
Ah.
I've just put my condition to blinded just so it reminds me that when we do that later.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
Yep.
Okay, so you leave. I'm going to say that the divine healer amongst you, Nymphadora, knows that it is possible to get an eye back, but it requires some very high level magic. That's definitely beyond any of you at the moment, but it is possible.
So let's take the orb with your eye then.
Well, I thought it was massive. But...
It's crystal ball sized.
Oh, okay. In which case, in the bag of holding, can we
doesn't move.
lift it?
Grab it? No, just
oh, okay. We can't do the old Indiana Jones.
Nope, just doesn't move even a millimeter. Locked in place.
All right, and if I put the bag of holding over the top of it and try and pull the drawstring, that doesn't work either, right?
No. No, it's locked in place.
Okay.
Next tower.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been so bad for George, but that was very bad for Garrett. Okay, so scoot down to the bottom of the tower. Yep.
So we can, shall we keep on going around clockwise then maybe? Maybe checking out what this place is. Or we can go down, check out this thing.
I was reckon we head straight to the towers.
Oh no, we can't because he said there was a force field around the bottom as well.
No, the outer ring towers.
Outer ring towers. Okay, so
the ones with the symbols on them.
So shall we go to this one then?
Yeah.
If we're going clockwise.
Okay. So head over to there. And this is the top of this tower is shaped like an axe blade. Red light shines out from a slender window overhead, and this is very much a tower of evocation.
Okay.
We go.
Head up the tower.
Yeah.
Okay, you head up the tower, and red orbs of light dance like fireflies across this 30-foot diameter octagonal chamber. A large unlit brazier stands in the center of this room, and 8 10-foot square alcoves line the wall, each filled with ice. The arched ceiling is covered with icicles. As you have a look around, taking in this chamber, you look at the top, and there's an an inscription on the ceiling, but it's covered in ice.
Firebolt that I saw.
There's an unlit brazier in the middle as well. We could light the brazier maybe.
I'll go for the ice first.
Yeah.
So was it the fireball or the brazier?
Firebolt into the ceiling. Get rid of the ice.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you fire up firebolt. It reveals a little bit of it. You fire a firebolt. And over the course of 10 minutes or so, you fire plenty of firebolts up there. With the rest of you just kind of watching on. Actually, just let me check something. Okay, so you fire firebolt after firebolt, and it takes a good 10 minutes, but it does reveal something on the ceiling. It reads in Draconic. This is what it says.
Quench the flame in thy palm with ice. Okay, so that's the 5th one.
Can Valen fire some ice at the thing in the center?
Don't do it yet, Valen. Don't do it. 5th, it says. 5th. Quench the thing. We need to do the first thing. We need to find out what the second thing is.
You have 1 and 5 so far.
We've only got 1 and 5. We need to find 2, 3, and 4.
And we're not worried that one of them might have been in the necromancy tower, and therefore, and since the tower's destroyed, that we might be missing a step?
Possibly, but if we look in the other towers, then at least we will know. Almost certainly, actually, because there's only 2 more towers left as far as I'm aware.
Is it the question of the divination one? Is what is the third Yatagla?
Yeah, we could actually ask that. Where is the thing from your roof? The inscription from your roof?
I volunteer not to try that.
As a melee character, I happily do it. I think that looks metal, and I'm not the most perceptive anyway. But maybe that might be a good thing for me to do.
Don't you get, if you end up, would you lose your advantages on like dangers that you can see because you'll less be able to see them?
I don't know. I think that maybe the DM wouldn't have considered it if he hadn't brought it up.
Sorry, whisper.
Yeah. But perhaps, but I think that, though, to be honest, I've got the biggest con, and I'm already operating pretty well. I think I could actually save it.
Would you like to go back and try?
I would like to go to the next ones first, just in case we don't need a second, and we can find the second, third, and fourth, just so that we know what we're dealing with, so that we have our questions for divination. We'll be able to ask them. What is everyone else cool with that?
So was it Tower of Illusions next or something?
Yeah.
Yep, this is the tower.
As we're leaving the other tower, Whimsy will throw a firebolt at the brazier and run.
Okay, the brazier lights up. You see ice melting as well, in addition to the one you haven't done. But apart from that, nothing of note.
Oh, okay.
I will point out one other thing before we get there. This thing over here, as you leave the tower of verification, you notice something else interesting over here. It's a 60 foot tall obelisk of black stone, its surface covered in arcane runes, and it projects from the ground. A thin crack has formed along one side, stretching from the obelisk's base to its middle.
Sounds like something escaped from outside of it. Leave it.
Oh, so we're not going to go and look for inscriptions or anything, just in case there's any.
I reckon focus
clues
on the
there?
towers first, personally, and then if we need to look around excess and get in the fight, then so it is.
Okay. So moving to the Tower of Illusion. An obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mist soars above you. Eyes carved into the stonework appears to fixate on you as you approach the entrance. The spire's highest window emits a purple light. It's very obviously the School of Illusion.
No door?
There is a door, and it's open, but inside it's like a misty fog in there. It almost shows up on the art if you look at it closely. There's like mist surrounding the tower.
Mm. Cast light. Cantrip. Just that again.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Is anyone capable of detecting illusions? In terms of their capability, some sort of true sight?
I've got detect magic. Watch it.
I have a detect
Yeah,
magic.
it's just
as
like,
well.
yes,
They're wrong.
there's magic.
Do you think we take some sort of safety precautions, perhaps using our ropes again? So if we're ascending stairs, we don't step through
Nice.
illusory stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Deaths.
Yeah. Let's tie ourselves to each other.
Tie
Does that make
yourselves
sense?
together. Okay. Easy enough to do. And you enter
Does
into the tower.
Tarvin join us?
Yeah, Tarvin's following.
Are you in the conga line of tied together, or
Um,
I assume
not.
you want to check the knots?
I would rather not be tied up.
Okay. So following behind but not tied. And you enter into the mist.
I'll be tied up.
Okay. Okay, so as you enter into the mist, it's easy enough to find the stairs and start ascending the tower. But can I have everybody make wisdom saving throws? I'm going to say everybody except Tarvin gets the benefits from Nymphadora. So wisdom saving throws +3 except for Tarvin because he's hanging back a little bit.
Oh.
Okay.
So, you mean I still roll, but not +3, right? Yeah.
Yep, no, not +3.
Yeah,
You
gotcha.
get the benefits from that.
19.
Okay. Ugh.
These are bad sounds to hear from your DM.
One from
So, Garrett, fail. Garrett, Nymphador, and Tarvin, you all fail. Let me see, there's half damage. Okay, so let's get the damage out the way first. Those
What
ones
sort of
that
attack is this?
are psychic.
Okay, so that's a magical type attack, right?
Yes, you can roll again if you like,
Which-
Nymphador. 'Cause you
Yeah,
get advantage.
but
This
also
isn't-
it means everyone who got +3 are within my zone.
Mhm.
So they are also resistant to damage from spells.
Ah, okay. So roll again to start with, Nymphadora. 15. 15 is not good enough still, Nymphadora.
Boo!
Boom! Oh, what a terrible roll. Roll that again. Look at that. 37 it is. Ah, okay, not too bad then. So, those people who failed, who got less than 17. So, Garrett, Dorge, you're fine. Whimsy, you're fine. Nymphadora, you're not. Arvin, you're not. So, you take 37 points of damage. But, I guess with Nymphadora's... Can you bring up that ability for me, Nymphadora?
Yep, one second.
Aura.
But I would take full 37, yep. I don't get that benefit. Yeah.
Tarvin doesn't, that's true. So Tarvin, you take 37 points of damage. And I'll explain how this all works once we just clarify this Nymphadora nifty thing that she has. Aura of Warding. Okay, beginning at 7th level. You and your friend are within 10 feet of you. I'll say
So
just
that'll
for now.
be the same we did +3.
Yep.
Because they were within 10 feet to get my +3.
Yeah, everyone except Arvin. So, if you failed your saving throw, you take 16. But because of Nymphadora, you only take 8 points of damage. So those who failed take 8, except for Tarvin, who takes a full 37. And what happens as you go into this mist, you start seeing manifestations of your deepest fear. So whatever Tarvin's fear is most in the world, that's what you see. And everybody else who's failed, that you see your worst possible nightmares. So it's quite a tricky spell. In case you're interested, that was Phantasmal Killer, cast at an 8th level.
Goodness gracious.
You get to the top, though. And the top uttermost chamber is a 30-foot square lit by a purple flame. An inscription written on the wall in Draconic reads, 6. Show thy face to the sky.
Which guy?
Whimsy.
Oh, she did phantasmal sound. Thanks for the catch. Sound or image. Oh man, it's gonna be badumch all day. Okay.
So it's done that. So it is actually in order then potentially. But that Bigby's hand had none of them. So like, because it's like.
We didn't do the searcherizing properly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is the clockwise. That makes sense if it's going 5, 6. So that second one, Y7, must have a 2 in it. Must have the second part, and then the third one, the divination, must have the third part.
So we could ask it where the third one is, because its roof is missing. Where's your roof?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what we can go back and ask that one.
Or what was the message upon the roof of the tower?
One of the things that we can do is hopefully it just shows it to us. And because I can read Draconic. You can read Draconic, but I don't think you want to actually lose your other eye. But yeah, hopefully it just shows it to us and we'll be able to see it.
This other tower that's not numbered on our way round, do you think we need to stop there as well, or did we visit that?
No, we haven't visited that yet. We need to visit that one as well.
Right.
You would notice it's a Tower of Transmutation, though.
Transmutation, yeah.
This one here.
Transmutation.
It's like
shielding and stuff.
No, shielding's abjuration, right?
Abjuration.
Yeah. Transmutation's like turning the polymorph. That's transmutation.
It sounds like a wisdom save. Okay.
Yeah.
Transmutation changes one thing to another thing. So shape water, gaseous form, stone shape, polymorph, those are all examples of transmutation spells. Okay, so you leave the Tower of Illusion?
Sure do.
As you just leave the tower's entrance, coming out again, you hear a laughter. That's what you hear.
What's that?
And what direction do we hear it from?
Coming from inside the tower, somewhere. Can't put your finger on it. But as you leave, you hear this laughter.
Right.
Oh, transmutation?
Okay. Head
Yeah.
over to
George has
Trey.
another drink.
Okay. Tower of Transmutation. A tower rises before you, straight as an arrow. A faint light source shines from the spire's highest window, and hairline cracks creep up its walls like ivy. The entrance doesn't appear to be guarded or anything like that. As you've been wandering around for a bit, why don't you roll me a D100, George?
Okay. D100. Boom. 90.
Hey.
90? 90. Interesting.
We stumble across a spear Mithla.
Okay. So that is a something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll have you looking around these structure, having a look around this Tower of Transmutation. And roll me a d6 as well while you're at it. George, roll me a d6.
6.
Okay.
6 beholders.
It's not 6. And it's not beholders. And it is only 2. 1 to 3 is going to be 1, but this is going to be 2.
Dragons.
Actually, before I reveal anything, can you place yourself approximately where you think you would be? Treat this as the tower. You're just around the outside, so feel free to place yourself where you think would be appropriate, and then we'll take it from there.
We didn't heal. We didn't. Are we coming from? Yeah, that's direction north.
Yeah, from the north direction.
East?
Yeah.
Well, I tend to take the lead a little bit. I'll stay close to Nymphadora.
Velen will definitely stay close to Nymphadora.
And Tarvin's just a little bit behind us, is he?
King Sport's still waddling along with you. Okay.
Who's that? King Sport. Oh, that's right.
The little penguin thing. You hear...
Right there, Tarvin, you still get my bonuses.
Yeah.
You hear...
And I can...
some cracking of the stone around you. And 2 massive creatures crawl out of the stonework around you. And... Yep. Roll for initiative.
My goodness. We've faced these before, haven't we?
No, you haven't. You saw a stone version of it at the entrance. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Stone version of these at the entrance. Flynn says, why did I stay so close to Nymphadora? This is a terrible place to be. These erupt out of the ground. And do we have everybody in? Did we miss anybody? Nymphadora, I don't think we have you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just Nymphadora. There we go.
I'm at the bottom.
Alright, so these creatures they're like a burrowing type creatures almost, and they exit the stonework. Tarvin, what do you do? Actually, what I'll do, just first, I'm going to move everything down to this side of the tower. Just there's a bit more room around here. So, imagine north is south and south is north, so we'll do it this way.
Cool.
Okay.
Actually, Tarvin, we'll just swing you over there if that's alright, because you were at the back.
And Whimsy will be at the back as well.
We'll do some swapping around.
Yeah. That's fine. That's kind of it.
Sure, this gives us a bit more room. Okay, Tarvin, these creatures erupt from the surface. What do you do?
Hunter's Mark on this one here.
Hunter's Mark, bonus action. He is marked.
Cast that spell. Okay, cool. And yeah, Dread Ambusher, of course. And where is it? Here it is. Okay, first attack by bow. Ooh.
15. Yeah, you shoot and just bounces off its hide. Just ching! It's a miss.
Okay, second attack.
Second attack
Gotta be a hit,
managed
right?
to pierce through its skin. Yeah.
I'm just going to read the rules about Dread Ambusher. Do I have to designate an attack? If you take the attack action on my turn, you can make one additional weapon attack. So I can just choose, right? If I hit.
Sure.
Yeah, that's how I read that. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
sorry.
to do Storage.
6
Plus.
4 plus another 6. So yeah.
16 points
16.
damage. The arrow does hit, finds a little chink in its almost rock-like hide. Second attack
And the
misses.
third attack. Okay.
Third attack misses. So now you know it's between 16
Okay.
and 24, but a 16 is a miss. Okay, so fire 2 of these shots.
And then I will push my way through these guys. Out of my way! And move up here.
Okay, dashing to the other side. The Tomb Tagger with his massive sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. It's going to run up to you, Dorge. Just boosh, boosh. And it's got these massive claws. I'm not going to use the sledgehammer in this turn. It's going to grab you with its claw, rolling a 27, which I assume hits, and a 12. So only one of those hits, I assume, Dorge, with a 27. And you take 22 points of slashing damage, Dorge. You are muted, Dorge, if you're trying to communicate.
I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance just on that. So it's
Sure.
22, was it?
Yeah, 22 hits
Okay,
with one of
and
its claws and misses with the other one. So 22, yep. Using
And
Stone's
so
Endurance.
minus 7. So
15 slashing.
15. Cool.
Villain says, "Oh, right up front is not me. I'm going to disengage." She takes a disengage action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dashes up here. That will be her turn. Garrett.
Okay, alright. Advance to melee range, since I don't think my one laser shot, I'm going to save that. So we will have at it with a couple of rapier strikes. See if I can
Sure.
get it.
That hits. Hasn't
Only
taken
10,
any
so it's not
damage.
damage yet.
Yep, 10. It's damaged now.
Alright.
Second attack with your rapier. Oh, much better.
Hooray! I'm much better with one eye. Finesse weapons.
So roll two more d8 on top of that. So roll 2d8, and this will be your critical damage from that. It's all dice doubled. So far it's 10.
And another 13.
Another 13. Okay. Fantastic shots. Who needs a bow and arrow, Garrett? Okay, nice. I'm assuming that's your turn. Dorge, you've got one of these creatures just trying to smash you. What do you do?
Yeah, so Rage. And then let's do some hits. I'm going to, at this stage, not do it recklessly, though.
Okay, got it.
Cool.
You are raging.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
That does hit.
+3 on this, so it's 17.
Got it.
And he's going to knock it back 5 feet.
Does he get a
With
save
his
or it
crusher
just
feet.
happens?
No, it just happens. Oh no, wait. What size is it though? Is it more than one
Huge.
size bigger than me?
No, it's 2 size bigger.
Oh yeah, then I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't do it. Okay, cool. And then the next one, miss. I'd
That is
say.
a miss. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you do hit, but it doesn't get through its natural armor.
Natural armor. Yeah, cool. But he's just staying there, raging in his face, and just goes. "Argh!"
Okay. And then Fedora.
Yeah, gotta get in there to attack. So which one's taking the most damage? Is it that one?
They're both about. Whoops, sorry. Let's make sure I made a mistake here. No, they both look equally damaged. In fact, they are exactly equally damaged.
Okay. Perfect. In which case, I'm gonna go in front of Whimsy for this one here.
Okay. Uh, 25 hits. 19 hits.
And I'm gonna do some Divine Smite as well.
So you back into it twice. 24 damage. 5 if you're divine. Up it for an additional 9. Okay, 9 points of damage. Okay, diving through it. Well done, Nymphadora. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Whimsy. The creature reaches out with one of its massive claws, tries to dig it into your side. Now, what's your armor class, Whimsy? 16? Whimsy? Albert?
Sure, there would.
He's saying 16. Can you not hear him? He
No.
unmuted himself.
No, we can't hear anything.
I took the other way around.
Oh, there he is.
16,
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
Wow.
I can't hear you now. 21 will hit then. And then another claw attack for a 19. Okay, so both of those hit you. So both claws dig into the side of you, piercing through. And can't add up all that damage manually, but it's 27 and 18, so you take 45 points of damage. And since it's got both claws into you, it brings you up to its mouth and is going to try and make a bite attack against you at the same time. And I roll is a 19, so I guess a 19 will hit as well, Whimsy. You are muted still. That's another 24 points of damage.
Choose down.
He's down. Okay, so you watch this thing claw into Whimsy, take a bite.
So
of
hold
her,
on,
and
this
just-
one clawed at Whimsy?
Yep, twice.
Is this one here?
Yep.
Okay, so that, I have a thing against that.
Okay,
Because I have Sentinel and I attacked it.
sure. Yep,
So that, I get an opportunity attack on it.
you do.
And, yeah, opportunity attack on it, and I believe it cannot, its speed becomes 0 as well.
Okay, yep, that's true.
That is a critical success.
Oh.
Okay, roll up some damage.
I'm gonna add some. Oh, do I roll that again?
Well, what's your divine smite? How much are you doing with?
Oh, that was what's it called critical. So do I roll a d8 on top of that as well?
Yeah, but you're also rolling d8s for your critical hit, is what I'm getting at.
That's what I mean, the critical. So I roll an extra d8 for that.
Sure, we can do this now. Yep.
And
So
then if you
18.
do your Divine Smite, that gets doubled as well.
It
And
does.
then we'll, yeah, divine smite 1 level, so that'll be 4d8.
It will be 48. Fantastic.
Oh.
This is not on your list of
Extra 17.
things. But still, wow. So that's your first hit. Oh, that's your reaction hit.
Reaction, yeah.
Yeah, so as it
So
carves
is it
into
still
the-
attacking Whimsy?
It's still up, yep. Doesn't stop at its attack. Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Grabbed Whimsy, brought it up to her face, almost bit Whimsy's head off and throws her limp body to the ground. Whimsy, please make me a death saving throw. You have one success. Okay. Tarvin.
Yes. Well, I'll let off another couple shots at this one here.
A first shot. 28,
yes.
that'll do it. That'll definitely hit.
6 plus 4. Oh, sorry, 11 plus 4.
15 damage, got it.
Oh, and then a rubbish second shot.
Yes. We're gonna miss, just misses. Do you stay where you are, Tarvin?
I'm just going to move a bit further back, actually.
Okay. Okay, the Tomb Tap as he dodges, pouring into it, not attacking at advantage. Nah, it's gonna go 2 claw attacks. First claw attack goes for you, Dodge. Rolls a dirty 20. Second one, a 22.
Oh, that hits.
So both
of those
claws
hit.
impale you, and you take 55 points of damage. What's that?
What type of damage?
Slashing. So you take
Okay, so
27 points of damage.
oh, were they both? Oh no, they can't be both odd numbers, so it'll be 27. Yep, cool.
27, yep. And does the same thing it does with Nymphadora. It grabs you in both its hands, digging in its claws. It's going to try and bite you. And it rolls a natural 1. So that will be that. Lynn says, I know one thing and I know one thing well. I will cast Chill Touch from all the way over here. She casts Chill Touch and she rolls a natural 20. Yay, Lynn.
Yay!
21 points of necrotic damage. He's going to choose this one because she's a downed Whimsy. So 21 points of damage. Lynn says, yes, I have the power. Garrett, what do you do?
So if I move around to here, I've not left the range for that, and I'm going to cast a healing spell, cure wounds onto Whimsy.
Life returns to you. Spit out a bit of blood, but you're still lying prone on the floor. Garrett is right there. Yeah. Exactly. Garrett, that's your action.
Now, with the positioning that we are now, does that offer protection to Whimsy in terms of both of us being in the way between us and this foul fiend?
Sure. I mean, you're standing between a bad thing and Whimsy. That can't be a bad thing. And her goal is to protect Whimsy.
I was just wondering if there was any way of improving my positioning to provide her protection.
It's as best as you can get.
Okay, that's good. Then that's me.
Nice. Dodge.
Am I grappled at the moment, or has
No.
he put me down after that mouth bite?
It's just kind of flavor. They clawed you, tried to eat you, but then you drop down. It's just flavor more than anything.
Okay, alright, so I'm just going to... He's rolling rocks, I think. I'm just going to actually just go out reckless, I think.
That's
Try
the
and
spirit.
smash it properly. Yeah, so... go with it. Boom.
Just looking for that
Yeah,
brutal
that
critical.
definitely hit.
Getting close. That hits. Yep.
Yeah, so that's 15 points of damage.
Plus
And then
4 H.
that's 12 plus 3.
So 15.
Yeah, 3.
Got it.
12 plus 3 is 15, yep.
A second swing.
And here we
What
go.
is it?
20.
Hits. 20 hits.
Oh gosh, that's a terrible roll. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, hacking into it, these two... A massive creature and a gigantic creature going toe-to-toe. Nymphadora, you're up.
Yes. I'm actually going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the bonus action for 8 healing points on... Whimsy.
Okay. So there's your Aura of Vitality there, the grey one. Okay.
Yep.
That was a bonus action?
What does
The bonus action was healing Whimsy. I had to cast it.
Oh, so the action and then the bonus action. Now is that...
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure, is that temporary hit points?
No, that's just healing.
Interesting. And you're concentrating on that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now, it's more than likely going to attack Nymphadora because I didn't like that healing. So 1 to 4 Nymphadora. Well, it's going to go for Nymphadora. Okay, does the same thing as it's been doing so far. Goes try to claw you. Rolls a 27 and a natural 1. So for the 27, you take 24 points of slashing damage. And make me a con save, please, DC 12.
Oof.
Easy cometh, easy goeth. The Aura of Vitality goes down.
Oh, is it not DC 10 anymore?
It's at least 10, otherwise it's half the damage you took. You took 24 points of damage,
okay.
so the DC is 12.
Whimsy will put a bead luck on that.
Whimsy's trying to be luck. He's been calling for it, but I don't know what's happened with his Discord because he's muted and unmuted. It's just not working.
That's a D4, right?
Well, the DC is 12,
Yes,
so you
I
can't
can.
really fail.
Yeah.
Roll
Good.
the dice if you want, but your Aura Vitality will stay up. Okay, so that's his turn. It doesn't manage to bring her up to its mouth to bite because it only hit with 1 claw attack. That brings us to Strangely Silent Whimsy. What do you do?
How bad are these guys looking?
I've got their hit point bars on them.
Oh, I see.
And this one closest to you, Whimsy, is more damaged.
Okay. Whoa. It's a disengage if I'm... She'll just disengage.
Okay. Okay, so taking the disengage action, you can move 15 feet. Because you used half your movement to stand up. Oh no, you can move 20 feet, so you can move 20 feet. You had to use some of your movement to stand up.
Oh.
Okay, so stand up, get the hell out the way, back up, nice. Probably wise. Tarvin, you are up.
She should go there to stay in.
Okay.
Yeah, as before, another couple shots.
Okay, first shot. That hits.
Nice. 10 plus 1. Oh gosh.
So
Okay,
Sinister
second shot.
Splinter's marked 1. Yep, that one hits as well. Whoops.
13. It's better. Plus
17 points of damage. Well, nice round. So both arrows fly, hit into it, but it just growls. It's taking it. Feel free to move Tarvin, but this Tome Tapper is going to try and claw Dorge at advantage. First one is a 19. Is that it?
That is a hit. Yeah.
Second one is a 22 at advantage. So both claw attacks.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So you take 32 damage, reduced to 16 because of your rage.
Were they both odd numbers though? Because I might save myself another 2 hit points.
So 12 gets reduced to 6 and 20 gets reduced to 10.
No, yeah, sweet.
So,
Okay, yeah,
60.
cool.
Good looking out for though, and it does the same thing again. Picks you up to its mouth and attempts to bite you at advantage. It's going to hit again with a 23 at advantage, and you take 23 slashing damage reduced to 11 because of your rage.
There we go. Ooh.
Ooh, you're taking the hits, but it's not helping. Chill touch! How'd I go? And she misses. She backs up next to Tarvin. Me and you, bro. Am I right? Garrett.
All right. Well, do we attack or do we spell?
Attack! Kill him!
Yeah. Alright, I will Zephyr Strike then, which gives me the bit of extra stuff, so we're going to get 5 points of bonus damage on the 2 attacks. Rapier, let's see how we go.
Isn't the first one at advantage with Zephyr Strike?
Oh.
Let's roll again, it might be a natural 20. Okay.
No.
So, but you do hit for 10 points of damage as you hack into it with your rapier. Second attack, guys.
Plus 5 for the... So plus that 5
another
as well,
5.
so.
Got it.
Bollocks. Right, well, that one's work. I am, because I don't provoke the opportunity attack, going to reposition myself over there with the bonus movements.
Okay, so Zephyr Strike. You instantly move, get that teleportation advantage, not happening. Dorge, you're going mano a mano with his Tomb Tapper. Are these attacks reckless? Yeah, I muted Dorge.
I am thinking now that Garrett has positioned himself there. No, you're actually our healer, aren't you? So I need to leave you there, I think. I need to stay here with you.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'm getting hit regardless anyway, so I'm quite low, so I may as well just go for it. Yeah, I'll come in at reckless. Let's go.
Oh, that's the spirit. Okay, attack at advantage with your Maul of Dragon Slaying. 22. The reckless makes it hit. Nice.
Oh, my damage is so terrible. 11.
11. Yep.
And here we go. Hey!
Oh, brutal critical. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, finally.
Nice.
So I do that with shift. I do that, and then I get another 4d6 on top of it. Is that right?
You do, yes.
Here we go. And plus 6 of rage damage as well, right? Because my rage damage gets doubled as well.
No, it doesn't. Only the dice.
Plus 3. Okay, well there's another 3.
Another 3.
And then that's another 3. And then on top of that, because I've got the Crusher feat, every attack against this creature is made at advantage.
Ooh, for a round, I
because
assume.
I've got until my next turn.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
you get another cheer for that. Well done.
So that'll help you out, Garrett. He's going to beat me though.
Nymphadora. You. Right in front of this Tomb Tapper. This is what they're called. What do you do? Nymphadora?
Yep, I'm going to attack this one.
And just as a reminder, that's what these guys look like.
Oh, I got a critical success again.
Whoop! Nice.
And a 20. Cool. Okay, first one, critical success. We'll do that with Smite, I think.
Okay. So roll another d8. So cool, 15. Then do 4d8 for your Smite. Yep, nice, 17. Okay, you guys
And then another 15 for that second attack.
15. 15. Well, maximum damage on that second one. Nice. Oh, you are carving
And
it down.
then I'm
Nymfadora.
also bonus action going to heal Dodge. I'll do
Dodge.
2d6. 10. Yep.
And Nymfadora, you're the only thing in its sight. I don't wanna. It's gonna switch it up. It's gonna use its sledgehammer. Yep, sledgehammer. This mighty thing comes crushing down on your head. Or was it 19, which I think misses Nymfadora?
Yeah.
Swings again. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no.
Natural 20. You take 12d6 plus 6 damage. 52 points of damage. Boom!
Oh, I'm still up.
Make a con save, DC 26. Is it possible? Oh!
25. Oh my gosh.
Waiting for it.
No way.
He said it. He said
He
in
said
luck,
it.
but his microphone's not working. His microphone's not working for what it. It's good that I'm here, actually.
I got it.
Yeah, well, once again, roll a d4 and you'll at least get 1 point. Well, you're like a natural 20 there, and somehow you pulled it off thanks to Whimsy. Your healing aura is maintained. Okay, speaking of Whimsy...
What do you do, bro?
Can hear him now.
Can you hear me now?
I know because I've unmuted myself, so he.
Alright. Okay, so she. So that's there. Who's next? That one's next. Okay then. So she will fire a psychic lance.
Ooh. At which one?
This one.
Which one? The one on the right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's going next, so she'll fire it there.
You get an advantage on it.
It's a saving throw, isn't it?
I'm just having a look at its hit points, so. Oh, can you kill that one? Or... Oh no, then all you guys. So I can flip this one out of action, and then you guys beat the shit out of that one, and then we all kill that one. Cool. Okay, so she will do that. Psychic Lance on that one.
Hey,
Yeah. Psychic lance on the right one.
got it? Intelligence save. And if it fails, it's incapacitated, right?
Yeah, she's gonna make it so that it's also, because we need this, it's at a disadvantage. She's going to use magic points to make this happen.
Yeah, she's using a sorcery point.
You make it roll at disadvantage?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good, because it rolled a 17, but at disadvantage it turns into a 10. So it fails, and it becomes incapacitated, correct?
That's correct.
Okay,
And it takes, 22 damage.
you got the 22 damage. We'll do this.
Wild magic, bro.
Mm.
Oh,
Here
yeah?
comes the fun.
Yeah, see.
So incapacitated mechanically means it can't take actions or reactions. So it could move if it wanted to, but it can't take actions or reactions. So it's going to miss a turn effectively. Well done, Whimsy. Very good. Okay, Tarvin.
And she'll move.
Sure.
Yeah. Keep peppering this guy with arrows if I can hit.
Advantage. So I think thematically you knock it off its balance, but that hits.
Okay.
George
So
knocks it
everybody, this one
around.
misses a turn. Everybody should pick on this one.
9 plus 5, 14. Second shot. Yep.
It hits again. Oops.
10 this time plus 16.
Ooh. See, it says on bar. It's taking the taps. Okay. Assume you're going to hang back there, Tarvin. This thing
Yeah, I'm happy.
while it wanders away. And she says, Whimsy, which one shall I go for?
That one.
The one next to Nymphadora? Door. She sends out a chill touch. That's going to hit for 6 necrotic. Oh, not as good as my last one, but we must keep trying. Garrett!
Yeah. So finish this one and
Yeah,
do the
finish
others?
this one. Yeah, we're going to get them.
You have advantage on this
I-
one for various reasons.
Right, okay, well then I don't need to really Zephyr Strike it. Oh, sorry, I should have rolled that twice. Right.
Oh!
Hey!
Hey! Plus another 2d8 on top of that.
The crits are popping.
They are popping. So far 9. And that's enough for the Tomb Tapper to fall to the ground. And as you strike the killing blow, the entire creature instantly turns to stone and falls to the ground.
Right, so that was the attack. I can't.
Killing him.
Do you only get one attack or do you get 2?
I normally get 2 attacks, but can I now move and have my second attack?
You can?
Yeah.
Is that, all right, well, in which case, now I will rush back over here and rapier attack.
I was about to say, if this is another crit, I give up DMing. That's just ridiculous.
How many is
I
that?
have multiple crits in one night. It's crazy.
Well, this makes up for that time that Cal rolled those 9 failures in a row. Yeah, all right, okay.
13. I think this is going to do it. It's got 17 hit points left, and it's got 2d8 coming. It's down to 4. Could survive, but it doesn't. Garrett!
Yay.
Garrett, that was amazing.
How do you
Oh,
want to
well,
do
that's
this?
good. I finally got my rapier out.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, well, this is... I don't know if they've got stony hearts, but I think it's all been heart tapping there. Tap that.
Okay. Yep, and as you destroy it, it once again falls to stone and it's like a statue. And you remember the statue that you saw at the start of these of these creatures? You figure something else probably killed it, which is why there was a stone statue-esque thing of this.
And I take it these giant clubs or whatever, that the hammers that they had are now stone and not actually weapons
stone
of...
as well. Yeah, stone as well.
Okay.
So I have 8 rounds left of this healing thing. I'm going to pop off some healings. Who needs them?
Oh,
I know
yeah,
I
we
do.
all do. We all do.
Let's put
Can
you
we
back to the
can we
map.
go back to that previous page, Malcolm? Just yeah, thank you.
There we
Yeah,
go.
cool. All right. There we go.
Arvin, do you want to come closest to Aura?
Tentatively.
Nymph, do you want to give yourself a hit first? You look the worst for wear.
Yeah, you probably. You and Torch.
There you go.
That's another one.
Yeah, for you.
I'll just roll them all and then we can distribute them. There's another one.
Alright.
All right, I think that's all of them.
Okay, so shall we all take one?
Yeah.
Garrett, you're looking pretty healthy,
Yeah,
relatively
right.
speaking.
The 9's already gone. But if we all
Okay.
take one of the other ones, at
Well, I'll
least.
take the 2 then, because that rounds me up.
Tarvin will just heal himself. I don't need your magic.
Oh. All right.
All right, well, there's 6 left.
I'll happily take the 5 and the 10 if we're gonna give 2 out. Can I take the 15? Just to
Yep.
keep it simple.
I'll take myself an 8.
Okay.
Whimsy, you're going to take a 6 and a 7?
Take a 6 and
Or
a 7.
4?
6 and a
There's
4.
there as well.
That'd be cool. 10, 35. That'll take me halfway up.
So he's taken 10, or are you taking the 7 as well?
Oh, 10 if I can to get me to 50%.
Yep. And so there's a 7 left over.
So yeah, she might as well have that.
Yeah, you take it because you're looking a little bit more worse for wear.
Yeah, cheers.
Okay, and that's us. As far as the healing is concerned, for that vitality aura.
Yes, yeah. And that will go down now.
So you're standing outside the tower of transmutation. Yep, straight as an arrow, and a faint light shines from the spire's highest window.
George is actually kind of keen for a short rest. I know that we probably won't be able to do it out in the open, but we have gone to that museum before. Perhaps we can...
You mean the museum with the giant, horrible creature that says "Don't touch"?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. But like, if we're down at the bottom, like the creature that's... I'm just trying to find a nearby safe space. I mean, we did actually rest in the Marshmallow Tower, didn't we?
Sky Tower? Yep.
Yeah, the Y28. So we have actually rested, done a long rest there. But at the very least, I think that we should do a short rest to get ourselves up at full HP before we mess with another tower.
I agree.
Yeah. So can we head over to Y28?
Sure.
And we had and we can...
Tarvin, roll me a D100.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
68.
Oh, awesome.
Where am I? For reasons, that is successful. So your short rest is successful. So take a short rest.
Ah, cool. Okay, so I'm going to have 1, 2. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so soon after your short rest, you head back over to the Tower of Transmutation, I think it was. Yeah, Transmutation. The entrance to the tower is open. So you can wander up to the top if you want.
Yeah, shall we check for traps? Like, that's what we didn't do the last one. Tarvin, do you see any traps out there, mate? Tarvin, my best friend, I love you. You're great.
I don't like your tone.
Investigation if you want to find something there, Tarvin.
I see traps everywhere. Investigation or perception?
Oh, your choice. Your choice.
Okay, perception it is. Still rubbish.
Definitely no traps.
I disagree.
What do you mean by that?
So
I
you're
told you
saying
that
there's no
yeah,
traps?
there's no traps. You saying I'm lying?
Are you sure you checked well enough?
Go ahead then, check yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
Investigation or perception, nymph? Yeah, definitely no traps.
Right, guys, there's no traps.
Let's go inside then.
Okay.
I'll lead the way if you're happy with that.
So, leading the way.
Oh, wait. No,
You head up the tower. We're going to finish on this tower, by
I'll
the way.
stick with Whimsy.
Trying to speed it up just a little bit. But the tower's interior walls are sculptured with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within, clawing hands and howling faces, captured in the stone forever. A little bit spooky going up, but you eventually get to the top. And you find a statue of a wizard. Looks like a woman dressed in wizard robes, posed almost as if she's completing a spell. And it's the statue is being thrown against the wall, and you see something written in Draconic on the side of the wall, and it says, and it doesn't finish. It says, consume. The statue of this lady has smashed the last word of this inscription.
Oh my goodness.
I'm missing all of this bug.
There's got to be a reparo spell here somewhere.
Being a bitch.
Once again, I wish I had the mending cantrip, but I do not. I cannot assist.
Okay, well.
Do we have any pieces? Can we take Dorge's earlier suggestion about looking for puzzle pieces?
Yeah, I'm trying to sort some shit out.
And it is 8, so that means that the necromancy tower would be required, whatever it was for that.
Yeah, sorry.
Is this a tower as well?
Sorry, where are you pinging? I didn't see where you pinged.
On the far right. Is that the 7th?
Yes, that is a tower.
That's
an enchantment tower, this one over here in the snow.
Cool. So basically, we know all these ones, apart from Y7 and divination and necromancy.
Yeah.
and we need to pick out Y24 is where we stand right now, and then we'll have some idea of what we need to do.
But the 8th step, of course, is missing something.
Yes.
So 8 stand firm in thy circle of death and consume. You don't know.
Are we able to get the ones that we've already had out there and in a single place?
Sure.
That might be the best thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to.
First.
So you got step 1. You got step 8, though you're not sure what it is. What other steps do you have?
Wasn't it step 5?
Sorry, we got 5, 6, and 8.
We have 1 as well?
And we have 1, 5, 6, and 8.
1, 5, 6, and 8. Okay, I'll put all those together. And that's what they are.
Cool. Maybe when we check it out, other ones that there might be the thing that they say, and you just consume that final product.
Marvin, with step 6, are you still able to disguise yourself as a goat?
Technically speaking, yes.
Also, Whimsy can as well. That's like one of her powers. She can literally just change into any other creature that's humanoid.
And
I don't think I can change into. I think I'm just perceived as a goat. Is that right, Malcolm? Sorry.
Marvin. That was Marvin.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you. What's
It's disguise self, right?
Oh, you disguise self. Yeah. Yeah. You can look like a humanoid goat, I imagine.
I can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and can appear thin or fat or in between. Can't change your body type. Okay.
So that's what I mean. A walking goat you could do. But if you're a 1 foot tall shorter goat, then like if a hand brushes above your head, because you're shorter, it'll actually hit your actual head. So that's a slight limitation to it. That's how people might
Onesies
detect
have changed. I think. Yeah.
Oh, you can do whatever you like. It's lots of
Onesie can.
leverage there.
Oh, wrong one.
So,
Whoops.
next week, guys, we may or may not finish this.
Oh my gosh.
Depends. I mean, you've got half of these steps. So I'm not sure. It's either one, if it's not 1 week, it's definitely 2 weeks. So we'll see. And of course, launching right into the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords after that. And in terms of creating characters and about it, don't stress too much yet. We're going to treat it very much as a session 0. Like I've told Leah, and she's super keen, and I've said to her she can do nothing. So we can roll for abilities and do all those types of bits and pieces at session 0. So you haven't come up with a character, or you haven't come up with an epic path, which is part of this module, then we can all discuss it during the session 0, along with Vinny, of course. Okay. It's late here in Canada, guys. Need to bounce. But
Thank you.